Okay, or this is a fraud journal, fake journal.
Fraud journal, sir. Fake journal, sir.
Okay, but they are indexed here in Web of Science, right?
Their categories fall under music, performing arts. Again, their citation reflects art and human.
Okay, but Arts and Humanity Citation Index is very good indexing agency. Of course, you said that you notice music and performing arts, but looking at the first thing, the one that we search is STRAD research, but this journal is a STRAD. Can you see that? There is no research.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so this STRAD journal is having only ISSN, and that is there in England. We believe British left us in 1947. Why do they British worry about UGC care? That is why I tell you, if you are looking at the UGC care logo, UGC logo, fake. Okay, so somebody has come up with a website in India for a journal which is there in England. Okay, got it. Okay, now if you look at that, that's why I said that this is that. But unfortunately, if you look at that, this journal is charging probably around 3,500 rupees per, probably per issue, let's say. And if you look at that, scroll down. If you just scrolling down, how many papers it is accepting per year, per month? 81 articles. Forget, calculate 81,000 into 3,500 rupees. Okay. Yes. Number one. Number two, since I touched this, you have got something like this, right? You have a DOI number. What is DOI? Most of the libraries
Digital
are here.
Object Identifier, sir.
Excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Digital Object Identifier. For any digital content that is there, for each document, a unique number is provided, right? It is unique, right? Yes. Okay. Now I am just clicking this. Now the PDF should be available. Am I right?
Yes, sir. PDF available.
Yeah, it's
sir,
PDF
visible,
is available.
sir.
Yeah, PDF is available. So you are happy with this service?
No.
PDF is available. But you see, this is in Drive. You see, come on, Google Drive. Google Drive. If this Google Drive is gone, and your paper will be gone. You and me can create a Gmail. Each Gmail ID is having 15 GB space, and you can create a Drive link, and it can be an open link. Agree with me? And your paper is there in the Google Drive. Tomorrow, if the person is removing the Gmail or removing all the files, then what about your paper? You need to be very careful with that, right? So that is important thing, right? So you need to be very careful with that. So back to I think somebody is talking in the background. Is that the question, or please make yourself mute? Yeah. Now this is the other one. You see here, Infocora research and UGC care approved journal. You see UGC care approved fake group 2 journal and Scopus index till 2014, which means that this journal is an original journal. Of course, looking at the name Infocora research, and it is not from our domain. It may be from Russia or somewhere else. Till 2014, it was there in Scopus. After that, the journal died there. And how Jesus Christ resurrected from the dead after 3 days. Somebody in India has given the resurrection to this journal, and they started a website. Peer-reviewed and refereed journal. Refereed journal? Come on, fake, right? And in the website, they said they have given a YouTube video. Come on, what is this YouTube video? This is a culture, right? So YouTube video. And then I saw that this is how to find a group in Scopus. This is a case study. You can just go infocora.com, right? You can find that. Next, this one is Hutan, Jishan, Jishu, China, Russia, French, whatever the thing. Then UGC care group 2 active journal. Multidisciplinary, fake. Multidisciplinary, fake. You need to be very careful. Peer-reviewed, refereed journal, fake. And scientific journal, impact factor 5.5, fake. UGC logo, fake. And YouTube video, fake. Now again, you see, Scopus index till 1998, UGC logo, impact factor 6.1, and then this is like, You can just scroll through, you can find that again, the video. Now, this is the other one. You see, Scientific Journal Impact Factor 6.3, editor@gmail.com, and the International Journal of Analytical and Experimental Model Analysis, Scopus Index till 1992, maybe the last generation, UGC CAR approved Group 2 journal. Okay, so after looking at that, and then they have a video. Okay, after looking at that, I wrote an article. If a journal has a YouTube video, it is fake, and that is published. Right? That is called breaking free from academic scams. I'll share that link with the organizers, and organizers can share the link with you. Just go through and see that. I have made a paper out of it. Last May month, I saw all these things and I thought, why don't we look at that? And again, you see, Journal of Engineering, Computing, Architecture, Impact Factor 6.1. So impact factor, anything beyond 5.5, 6.1, 6.2, then it's fake. Editor@gmail.com, approved journal. UGC CAR Group 2 list, fake. YouTube video, fake. Then again, you have your Compliance Engineering Journal, UGC logo, approved, fake. Editor@gmail.com, impact factor 6.1. And this is another interesting one. You see here, it's like Journal for Basic Sciences is English version, and this is probably from Chinese. Okay, UGC CAR Group 2, active link. Any journal which is giving some kind of snapshot in the front page telling that we are indexed, it is fake. Right? Okay. Now, we are getting a lot of emails, fake. And then Scopus Index, UGC CAR Group 2, we will publish back issue, front issue, side issue. No. UGC CAR journals and Scopus Index journals are receiving more number of papers than what they can publish. So, they are not in drought. And they don't want to send bulk junk emails. Ignore that. Okay, within 48 hours after receiving publication fee, fake, ignore. All the faculty members are being fooled. And unfortunately, the faculty members are forwarding this to the students and making students also the fools of this century. Okay, backdated issues, no. A lot of things, just to want to save the time, I'm just going. Now, this is Dickinson Journal, editor@gmail.com, and UGC CAR Group 2, and so on. You need to be very careful. You see here, UGC CAR Group 2, and then UGC CAR, that name, password, and call for papers throughout the year, 48 hours, gmail.com, fake. Active journal, fake. Referee journal, fake. UGC CAR Group 2, fake. Now, this is an interesting case. Probably we will take a minute and then we'll go and check this. Just a minute. I'll check this. JEITSM. Now you see that this journal is a UGC approved journal. So now you have to comment that whether this journal, can we believe this journal? And we? No, right? No, approved journal, right? And then Scopus and UGC CAR Group 2 journal. Again, they are telling that. But you see here down, they have put Elsevier, UGC CAR logo. I said UGC logo fake. And then they said that their source detail, the snapshot, and so on. They said this is like, UGC CAR Group 2, editor@gmail.com, acceptance in 1 or 2 days, open access, peer-reviewed journal, fake, and then low processing charges, impact factor 6.3, area covered, and so on. But if you look at that, the point here is, they are telling that it is the Elsevier, Scopus Index, UGC CAR Group 2, but they have given UGC CAR also. Okay, so if you just zoom it, you will find that that's an interesting one. So what I did, I went and, I saw that. Now say the Journal of Electronic Information Technology, Science and Management. The journal, if I type that, this is the image that they have given there. And then this is Scopus Index, that is the website. But when I searched that, I said 0, no source found. I wonder, even in the previous years also, this journal is not part of Scopus. Now then what happened here, I realized that this particular journal has done the Photoshop work, which the most of the political parties are doing now, the actors and actresses are doing now. It's like it's a Photoshop work. There's no such journal called something like that. But they did a mistake and they just caught. What is that? You see here, this is a snapshot that they have given. telling that their journal is there in UGC CARE and Scopus, but unfortunately that is not the case. Yesterday we have seen that if the journal is indexed in UGC CARE, it will be there. If it is indexed in Scopus, it will be removed from UGC CARE because it is there. Now the point here is, important thing is, UGC CARE coverage area is 1999 2%. But UGC CARE came into existence only 5 years ago. And these people have done the Photoshop work, without brain, thinking that all our academic fraternity will not look into that. You see, from June 1999, so 20 years before they, to UGC, they give advice, UGC CARE, right? Fake. You need to be very careful. Now, Goya journal, again I said that 48 hours and all these things, you need to be very careful. Now, this is an interesting one. That's like Purakala, print only, and then Purakala, that's other journal, which is like, so there's a Rock Art India that is there. And then here, there's other journal. And this is for the Rock Art Society of India, it is published. One of the faculty members asked for incentives, and she was telling that, yes, my journal is there in UGC CARE. It is published in Purakala. That particular person is from Department of Mathematics. And we wrote a email from the deanery, Dean Research and Development. We sent an email to that particular journal editor, and then journal editor replied, sir, we would like to inquire that this particular paper published in this version, is it yours? And over phone, he confirmed that and replied mail also. You see, thank you very much for your mail. It is to inform you that Purakala, the Journal of Art, Rock Art Society of India, is completely devoted to for the promotion of the scientific research and rock art heritage of India. Hence, we don't entertain research papers from other disciplines. Secondly, our journal is published annually, a hard copy only. Only 8 papers they will publish. This is a case with almost 900 journals out of 1,100 journals listed in the UGC CARE. And only 8 or 9 papers they will publish. And the article you have mentioned might have been published in a clone journal of Purakala. Thanks and congrats. You see here, this is the biggest scam. I tell you, take my words, no UGC CARE journal will accept conference proceeding. I repeat, no UGC CARE journal will accept conference proceedings. And most of the conference organizers in Tamil Nadu are being cheated by the cyber criminals. Premier colleges, top colleges, have fallen into this particular cyber crime without knowing. You need to be very careful with that. And giving certificates. This is like Journal of Education, Ravindra Bharati University. And it's like UGC CARE logo, they are using an impact factor of 5.8. How come UGC CARE journal have impact factor? Immediately you have to be very vigilant, right, in this aspect. You need to be very careful with that. And this particular university website, if you go, they said that we will publish only one issue and we will never charge anything. But with that name, somebody from, the journalist from Maharashtra, and it is so popular in Andhra Pradesh. And the journalist from Tamil Nadu is so popular in Odia. And the journal is so popular in Calcutta, is published from Mumbai. What is this? Now there are many other colleges are telling, we will publish in UGC CARE, never ever go. This is another one. Journal of the Oriental Institute publisher, Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda, very popular among the Department of Commerce in Tamil Nadu. Okay, many people will go. But if you look at that, this journal is devoted to religious studies. Religious studies. How do you publish something in religious studies from commerce? You have to be very careful. Now you see second one, a person coming up with a paper for the academic promotion in our college and is giving the paper. Sir, I said that, sir, you have given this as evidence. You see the publication language is Bengali. And he carefully looked at that. Yes, sir, but this, and said, your article is in English and it is Bengali. He said, sir, this is a special issue, sir. How come? Yeah, that is for Bengali journal. And how come that Bengali journal will accept English? Okay. And they said, this is a focus subject is literature and literary theory, sir. And you are from physical education. Sir, it is a special issue, sir. Is keep on telling that it's a special issue. No UGC CARE journal will go for a special issue. Write it down. No UGC CARE journal will go for a special issue unless it is their conference. I said last year, Madras Christian College hosted Indian History Congress. It is UGC CAT journal. And the proceedings, all the articles were published, were indexed because it is their conference. Right? You need to be very careful with that. Now they see that this is another journal, like, Mukt Shab, print only. And then you see here, this is like print only, Marathi and so on. But there is a person started website and they accepted many papers. You see here, all the articles are in English. And here you see Marathi. But still, we are blindly going and telling that, yes, this is a special issue. Very sorry. And there are a lot of other things are there. Now, I'll just, conclude with this probably or one or two slides. Website blocker, an application to block websites. And I clicked this particular DOI, as I mentioned that it is like going to the Google Drive. I understand that this is a thesis just accepted. You see here, it's a thesis without formatted. And that is the case of the universities in India. Website blocker. Should we block this particular journal? If your paper is featured here, how people will laugh at you? Thesis submitted in partial fulfillment of the requirement of the degree. Just like that, everything is there. Not even change the front page. And the student, submitted, they charge 3,500. Now it is there in the public. If anyone from other country, if they look at Indian science, what they will tell? Okay. And then you see, this is like IQAC is organizing a conference. And they said it is a print, online print. I don't know what do you mean by online print. And 7.33. And you pay 500 rupees, 7.33. IQAC of a university and college from, probably this is from Madhya Pradesh or Maharashtra. I don't know. It's like WhatsApp. I took immediately snapshot. I informed them, no, this is pathetic. Internal quality assurance cell should supposed to maintain the quality. But where is the quality? You have to be very careful with that. And, probably this particular image, it's very popular in Tamil Nadu. A person who got appreciation from the Honorable Chief Minister and the Minister for Sports and Youth Welfare for playing the final against Pakistan in the World Handicapped World Cup cricket match. But unfortunately, later we realized that there is no such match happen. Number one. Number two, and he doesn't have a passport. And he told that we went to Pakistan and, played that. And a common man has deceived the chief minister. We need to be very careful with that, right? Now, I'm going to complete with the 10 strong statements. Then I would like to take up the questions. From my personal experience, say no to multidisciplinary. If anyone is coming and telling that multidisciplinary, you need to be not double careful. You can straight away say that it's fake. Because we are not at all elevated our level to do multidisciplinary. If you are doing multidisciplinary, go and publish in a premier journal. Opt for reputable publishers. I tell you, Springer, Sage, Wiley, Taylor and Francis, Elsevier, Royal Society of Chemistry, and then American Chemical Society, and then Oxford Press, and so on, right? IEEE and so on. That is the premier publishers, probably like 20 publishers. They have the lion's share of 25,000, 30,000 journals. Please opt for premier publishers. Say no to conference publications. You go present your paper, but if the conference is opting for a UGC publication, be careful. Many crores of Indian rupees have been already wasted. Okay, but if you are going for a full paper in ISBN, that's good because it will be counted for NAC for the institution's reputation. But if you are going for ISSN, you need to be very careful. Most of the journals will not accept. Take my words, 100% UGC journal will not accept conference publication. Prioritize Scopus and Web of Science Index journal, in your list. Familiarize yourself with the existing literature before formulating research problem. Don't look for journals before reading. You read, design a work, do the work, write the manuscript, go for journal. Not writing the work and then looking for journal is not a nice idea. If you are confident in your writing, plagiarism concerns need not trouble you. Don't never ever copy even a single sentence. You write everything of your own. We have a AI technology, you can refine it, but don't ask AI to write. Expect the publication process to be a time consuming because peer review will take a